Hello, I'm Gary Quinn. Welcome to Ready, Set, Live. Today, I have a special guest coming to you from Italy. Walter Nudo is a accomplished actor. He's a producer. He has gone through a lot of transitions in the last couple years, but he's now an author and a motivational speaker. So I'm so happy to have Walter in studio on Zoom with me today. Welcome, Walter. It's so great to see you again.
Hello, Gary. It's nice to see you,
And
and
you're
thank you for
and you're
inviting me.
coming to me from Sicily today.
Yes, yes, yes. It's very hot here. It's very humid. I'm actually in the lowest part of Italy.
Uh-huh.
I'm facing Africa.
Wow, excellent. It's amazing technology how we can speak to people all over the world, and I'm sure all your new fans in America and across the world will be happy to hear this information. I know that you were born in Canada. You started at a young age to get into acting. You then had an opportunity in Italy to win the La Famoso Island.
Yeah, it's a survivor VIP. Yeah,
Right, and you won that, and you were pretty much groomed on Maurizio Constanza took you on, and you really blush. You flourished in that show, and you went
yeah.
on to do many things in Italy. And I know, what was that experience? Because I know you were, you've come from success in music, in television as an actor, and now you've had such a transition based on the trauma or the things that have just happened to you. Talk to me about that, about growing up. What was that like? Was there an intention that you were, that you wanted to be successful in some way in performing?
Well, yeah. Actually, I was born in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and my parents emigrated in the '60s, and that was very tough for them. And I was born in the very, like Italy, outside Montreal. When I was 7, when I was 8, my family moved back to Italy, and it was hard for me to join the new culture. I was not speaking very well Italian. I was dyslexic. I'm still dyslexic. I was stuttering, stuttering like
Yes.
things like
Yes.
that, and I was fat. I was fat, and I was bullied at school
Mm.
by the teachers and the other kids. So try to imagine, to put everything together. Try to imagine what kind of childhood I had. So to me, it was like my the sports. I started doing sports. I started doing karate. That helped me to not to attack anyone, but to get confidence in myself, to change, transform my body. You see, the word transformation, it's a word that it's built on my blood.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of transformation. Everyone has a lot of transformation in their lives, and to me, it was so important that I need to change. I need to change because I thought there was more. There were more possibilities out there. The more than they were showing to me. So I work hard. I change my body. I get more confidence, and I wanted get it back. I said I grew up in a family that were a lot of scared. A lot of, you see, Italian families are very melodramatic. Melodramatic
Mm-hmm.
means like I remember working one time with um, 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 a teacher of Strasbourg, and he said, "You Italians are too melodramatic. I mean, if you had to say, I gotta, there's something, which is sad, you guys do this." Ba, 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 ba. So we are too melodramatic. So we make it big, too big. And that's what happened in my family. That's what happened. So, and I wanted to fight. I wanted to get, maybe there's more. So I start working, and I had a lot of doors that closed on me, but I keep pushing because I wanted to become famous. I wanted to become famous. I wanted to become rich. I wanted to have cars. I wanted to have bikes. I wanted to have all the things that I thought that would give me happiness.
Correct.
All those things. So I worked hard, and when I was 27, I got a deal with the television, and that time, 27, I something like $600,000 for 27-year-old. That's a lot of money.
Correct.
So I got money, made money, and then all of a sudden, what was happening is because see, life is the best coach that you can ever meet, you can ever met. And life is and the best coach is someone that doesn't tell you what to do, but shows you to realize what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what happened in life. So it puts you in a situation that you need to understand which way you need to go. That's why I totally agree with you, Gary, that there has to be darkness to be the light.
Mm-hmm.
And without darkness, there's no light.
Correct.
So you need to face those things to let the light come out. So that's actually what I learned. So a lot of things happened to me. So I lost a lot of money and separation. I had 2 kids. It was beautiful. And then, I had to go through a separation, and my career went up again, and then boom again. I got a lot of fame, and boom, 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 a lot
Was
of
that
things.
when
And
you were
then,
on media set on Cabinieri, or was that before?
yeah. You
Yeah.
see, Carabinieri, there was something. They called me to do TV series, the most popular TV series, and I had in that period, that was 2006. I was making a lot of money. Name a car, I had it. Name a bike, I had it. Name money, I had everything. But you know what happened? I remember the night I was working TV series, and I was in it was Montepulciano. I don't know if you know Montepulciano. It's a beautiful town in the middle of Italy. And I remember waking up at night, and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Now, I had everything more than what I thought, when I was young. So I said, wait a minute. I had more than what I was dreaming. I had cars, I had bikes, I had everything. The fame and cover of magazine. They gave me 30 cover of magazine in 3 years. For a man is a lot nationally.
Correct.
I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. So then I start to work on myself, and I said, why? Why is this? Why is this? So it was like a castle that went down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start to work on myself. I start to work spiritually. I start to work, strategy, what happened, try to understand how the mind works, how the body works, how the conscious mind, how the unconscious mind. And I start to work so much. And and then when I was working, I was still wanted to, we met when I was in Los Angeles, still wanted to become, that actor famous in Hollywood. And while I was there, while I was trying to achieve that thing was so hard. One day, I was driving my motorcycle in the freeway. Actually, it was in a five. I was in a five, driving my motorcycle, going over there, and a lady comes in with a car. She doesn't respect the right, and she cuts everybody. I was the first one, and I smashed my motorcycle on that car, and I broke everything in my right leg, every bone. I went to the hospital. They checked me and say, this is very serious. You're lucky because you just got the leg, but this is very serious, and you might not gonna walk like before. I say, what? And she was a hit and running. She was running away.
Wow.
So I was in the hospital, and I discovered that she didn't have any insurance. No insurance, nothing. And thank God I had an insurance with Obamacare, so they covered the $275,000 for the 2 surgeries. And then I had another surgery in Italy. So, and I worked hard. I had to stay 7 months on the bed. And I say, what's going on? What's going on? And you see, there's a saying in China says, if you break your leg, you got to stop.
Right.
You got to stop. So that's what happened. I stopped. And I learned, but something happened a couple of years after. But I don't know. Can I talk? I don't know. Maybe you got some question. I don't want to interrupt you. But.
No, I mean, I think, and what you said about the, looking outside yourself for happiness, I think people are, they're looking for that's going to make them happy. It's almost like a drug. And I think what really has to happen is the happiness starts from within. Why
Yes.
would you think, Walter, what would be the reasoning why people are so unhappy these days? What do you think that is? Why people are not happy?
Well, I believe that, I really believe that the system taught us to concentrate, to associate happiness on something outside of us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we grew up with that. We grew up. Our parents grew up with that, and we think we have the illusion that's right. That's the reality, but it's not.
Right,
It's
right.
not.
And
So
is it? Do you think it's that many people can change that, or is it just basically you really have to work to change your life? Otherwise, you fall into the trap of oh, it's the next car that's going to make me happy. The next house I buy is going to make me happy. It's a cycle, a catch 22. You know, you really have to work to be happy
absolutely.
inside. Um,
what what I usually say to the people, there's a lot of people now follow me, and they call me Big Brother. They call me
mm,
Big Brother. I'm not a coach. I'm not a guru. Someone says I'm a guru. No, no. I'm just a big brother. Um, what I say to them is this: Tell me, tell me, every morning that you wake up, you every morning you open your eyes, you say yes. Let's be. I wanna. You wanna wake up. You open your eyes and you say, okay, I'm gonna do this day. Not every day. Not every day is the same. So some days is good. Maybe it's a sunny day. And some days it's raining. And because you went to sleep late at night for some reason, you want to sleep more, then you don't want to go wake up. But you gotta wake up. What is this? What is it? What happens is this: once you start to wake up and you control your body and you command, then slowly, slowly, you are in control. It's not your body in control of you, and it's not your thoughts in control of you. You are in control. That's what I call like you're on top of everything. You decide. You decide that you want to be happy, because a lot of people know what to. You see, there's a lot of people that everybody knows that smoking is bad for them.
yeah,
Everybody knows. Today, everybody, you go on computer, you check, and you don't know that what to eat, the things that you want to eat, the things that make you feel good,
hmm,
makes you healthy, the things that doesn't make you feel healthy, foods. I'm talking about food. So now everybody knows everything,
correct.
but just 1% of those people, they're really healthy, they're really happy. Why? Because they don't take control, or actually they don't realize that this is their unconscious mind that they need to work on,
Hmm.
but they need to work on. I mean, there's people that says, why? I mean, I'm 50, and people look and say, wow, you have a body like a 20-year-old. You know how it happened? Because I still work every day. Not every day I want to go to the gym, but I go every day.
Correct.
Happiness is the same. Spirituality is the same. It's like a muscle. You need to work on it.
Correct. And I
It's
think
your
I think
depends
it
on you. It's your
becomes
power.
it becomes a habit, you know. And most people get lazy or as they age, and I think longevity is wellness of mind, body, spirit. It's all connected. So you have to take care of your body as a temple. You have to take care of your thoughts of what you're thinking and what you're saying, but also you have to take action in interacting with people from the point of view that all there is in this lifetime is really love. And I think when people forget about that, they lose the gratitude. And I know you had some intense things happen to you. You had a stroke or a couple strokes. I mean,
Yeah.
that in itself is, and then after that, you had heart issues. I mean, talk to me about that. I mean, how did the stroke, what happened? What happened?
Well, that's how I call this. I call it like what the gifts that I received from the strokes.
Uh-huh.
That's how I call it. Because I don't call like something bad. I call like there was a blessing.
A wake up call.
So yeah, a wake up call was a blessing. It was an incredible thing. So what happened was this. So in the meantime, I came back and I went on working on TV again. So I won another reality called the Big Brother VIP. So it looks like that's what the other people tell me, that I'm the only one in the world to participate to two of the biggest reality in the world and win both. And after that, so I was in Los Angeles, and I was already in Los Angeles. I was in an hotel. Was a fifth of April. Was 8:30 in the morning. Like every morning, I got up because I've been doing transcendental meditation since 2016, every day, twice a day. So I got more than 1400 hours of meditations. So I got up to drink a glass of water and come back to my chair to start my meditation. But that day, something was different. Something was waiting for me. When I close my eyes and I sit on a chair, boom, something started to spin so fast, Gary. I mean, it was incredible. My heart was beating so hard. I thought wanted to explode in my chest. My body was so weak. I never had a body so weak. And I said, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, a nausea was coming out so strong. And then I remember, I will never forget, I looked my hand and I gave the hand the command to do this, and the hand did this. I got scared, man. I got scared. I said, something wrong is going to happen here. This is happening. So I went to the bathroom. I wanted to vomit it, but I couldn't vomit it. I looked myself. I looked that person on the mirror, and I was sweating. I was white, and my eyes were so red and so bloody. And I swear, when I was there, nobody knew, because I was in this room of a hotel, and nobody knew I was there. I was by myself, and I could have died. The feeling was I was going to, that was the moment. So I didn't know was a heart attack. I don't know, but there was, I said I couldn't breathe anymore. My head was spinning. And the only thing that I thought was, was one thing. I wasn't thinking about my kids. I wasn't thinking about my mom, my dad, or other things. I was thinking just one thing. I said, Walter, if you're going, are you in the right path? And the answer was no. The answer was no. So I took all myself together. I went to the hospital, went to Cedar Sinai, and they checked me and they said, you had 2 strokes. You had 2 strokes caused by like a little hole in your heart. So what I did, I came back in Italy, and I went to the hospital. They put me, practically I have in my heart, I have something like this, okay? They closed the heart, closed the hole. And I had the strokes, 2 strokes here in my brain. I was lucky. It got my tongue a little bit. I couldn't really speak, something like this. And I have no coordination with my hand. So after the surgery, I start over again. I say, okay, let's start over again. Let me see how the brain works. Let me see how the body works. So I study epigenetics. I study everything. I work hard on myself. I went to do physiotherapy. I was there. I said, I want to get back everything. And I worked hard for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And then I got back. Now I have a heart. I checked the other day with a specialist, with a professional. I said, what? Because, I'm a sport guy. I do competition. And my heart is like the same heart of a professionist, of a bike rider.
Right.
See, bike rider? So it's got the same heart, same power of a professionist. So I got back better than before. My brain, I checked better than before. There's a lot of things that I changed. That's actually why I came out with this method, this program, and I applied. And I took this method and I said, I have to change everything. So I worked with the energy. Energy, we know about energy. Everything is energy. Build the energy inside of me. Nutrition, right nutrition, water, hydration, communication. It's not about with them. It's about with yourself.
Correct.
It's like communication is listening to yourself. So I work with the gratitude. Gratitude is an incredible tool. You got to work every day with the gratitude. Be grateful for the things that you have. Because if you're focused on the things that you have, you cannot be focused on what's missing.
Correct.
And you feel great. And then I work with the reawakening your success. Everybody's a successful guy. I mean, try to imagine. I mean, me and you and all the people that are watching us, they came here winning the first incredible race with the millions and millions and millions of contents. Just one sperm gets to the end, and that's you, and that's me, and that's them. Just one. And that's a success guy. I mean, so if you win a race with millions of contents and you're the first one, I mean, that's very successful. Every time you start to learn to walk, when you start learning to walk, that was incredible, because a little guy, he tried to walk and he didn't give up. until you walked. The time that you start with, you learn to swim. The time you learn to, there's a lot of success. Once you wake up that successful guy or girl, then you say, wow, I can do it. Yes.
Correct.
Look forward, see another goal, apply the same strategy, and you can get there. And then you wake up the love. Like you said beautifully, everything is love. You wake up the love, not just for love for yourself. Because if you don't wake up love for yourself, you cannot give love to others. You
Exactly.
gotta give patience to yourself, time to yourself, compassion to yourself, listen to yourself. That's love. That's love. And then you can give to others. That's why a lot of people, they have relationships, but everything falls apart because it's not love. It's possession. Is I own you. You don't own anything. I mean,
Correct.
that's not it. So, and the last part, which is, it's a blessing to me, is the meditation.
Mm.
Meditation to me is a tool. It's not religious. It's not philosophy. It's a tool that allows you to get in contact with the deepest and the most highest part of yourself. And once you have the blessing, you feel twice a day this thing, you see, wow, it's incredible. You don't need all those cars. Or I'm not saying that you cannot have it. You can have it, but with another perspective. And that's another thing. You
Yeah,
can
and
have
I
it,
love what
and
you said. I love what
cannot.
you said, Walter, about, that you can't own anybody. And I think sometimes when people get into relationships, they think they own the other person, and that's usually why the relationship goes bad. I think, we have to cherish the moment, even if you meet someone for the first time and you have a moment with them, or you cherish the friendship. And you have to know that that moment is what you're going to remember when we leave this life, the experience. You're not going to take
Yes,
the car. You're not going to take the
yes,
watch. You're not going to take anything else or the fame or whatever. You're going to take the experience, I think, of love.
yes,
And that's why I think every moment is so important. And I know probably when you were looking in the mirror, when you were having that stroke, there's probably a flash that it is frightening to go, okay, am I leaving this experience?
yes,
So I mean, I
yes.
think I think there are no accidents in life. Things happen for our
Oh,
lessons, and I'm so proud of you that you've been able to. You're a survivor, and that's why you won, because in life it's about winning. And I think that's your new book, is survival of the fittest, which means everything that you've done, you break through any let's say boundary or any blocks, that you keep going. It's like you
yeah,
never give up. And I think that's the
no,
thing that is so important, is we can't give up. This life is worth living for, and we have to
absolutely.
cherish the moments. Like I acknowledge all, you know the parts of you that I can support you in every way, to know that this is your experience now and you have so much to share with people. And I think the platform you're on is brilliant, so that you can
Thank you.
now do what you're supposed to do and live your authenticity and your truth. That's
Absolutely.
great. How do you think,
Thank you.
who has influenced you, Walter, in your life as far as spirituality? Has it been the
Oh.
Dalai Lama? Has it been something that you said, "Oh my God, I studied this and I was so taken by it"?
Well, there's a lot of people that influence me. That give the that left a sign on me, or I got something from them. First of all, I grew up in was Jesus. Jesus is this hero that it's pure love. It's pure love. Everything is pure love for the love, and the mission is love. Is love. It's to expand love. And then I met other people, not physically, of course, but people like even Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer, I read a lot of books about him, and he changed so completely spiritually. Marishi, which is the guru that expand transcendental meditation in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then there's a lot of people, even you, Gary. We met a few years ago. I guess was 2013. You were in Italy, and you had the book that I read, and it was like the Power Yes. Um, so everything, you see, everyone is an inspiration. Everyone is an inspiration. You see, we say. There's a saying that says, "The teacher appears when the student's ready."
Correct.
So slowly, there's so many teachers. There's everybody. Even old man, here in Sicily, staying over there, can give you something,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't know, but is the flow is the flow, and then once you are ready, you open the window, and you're ready to receive the things. We are magnetic, all right? You know this. We attract
Mm-hmm.
the frequency that we put ourselves on,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's just like a radio. Just like when I explain to my friends, it's like when you want to hear the radio 101, what you have to do with the radio, you gotta get synchronized with the frequency of 101, right? And then you receive the music. So if you want to receive happiness, if you want to receive enlightenment, the same thing. You gotta first, get in that frequency, and then you're gonna receive it. And very often the people that are waiting, they say, "Okay, when I'll see it, I'll believe it." No, it doesn't work that. Doesn't work like that. It's that you believe it and then you see it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
believe it, then you feel it. Then you
Ex-
believe. That's how it is. Once you have that frequency high, and then you say, "Wow!" I mean, it was always there. The only thing that you were on another frequency. You are
Correct.
not wrong. There's not wrong and right. Just another frequency. So
That,
depends, check it just like that. We are in power of ourselves. Even, you want to listen to another type of music, all right? Just synchronize yourself in that frequency. You want to listen, you want to feel the gratitude, the joy, the enlightenment, the happiness, all right? Synchronize yourself in the frequency.
yes, exactly.
So you can.
So
You
tell
can.
me about this exciting new program you have. It's the 7-day program that you're going to be premiering in September. What is that going to, how does it work? Do people sign up, or how does it work?
This is a program that I came out with my method, okay, that I've been working on it for 50 years almost. All the time that I fall in a hole, and I got up, I say, okay, what made me fall in that hole, and what made me get up from the hole. So I learned a lot of things. And a lot of times I fell in the same hole a lot of times. I don't know if this is, someone can relate to this, but sometimes we fell in the same hole again and again and again. So I learned. I did a lot of things, and then I put all together in a method. And then I say, okay, here's the method. Here's the method to transform 7 areas of your life. 7 essential areas of your life. I believe that there are 7 essential areas that every human being has that needs to transform. Once you transform that, then you elevate yourself. Because like I said, there was a time that I had money, cars, and all the fame, everything the society, television teach us that we need to have to be happy.
Mm.
But I wasn't happy.
Mm.
I wasn't happy because those 7 areas, they were not balanced. They were not aligned. They were not trained at all. That's why. It doesn't matter if you have money or you don't have money, because I know a lot of people that are very rich and they're unhappy, big time.
Correct.
There's a lot of people that are very rich and they kill themselves. I said, what? Right? So those are 7 areas that I teach people how to develop, and plus I do some meditation, some guided meditation. So what I do is there's this meditation. I talk to them, and actually there's a guy he sent me on Instagram from Arizona, because his wife, she's Italian, and he had ansia, and he started to listen to my meditation. He doesn't understand Italian, but he get relaxed.
I love it.
because it's not about the words, it's about the energy.
Correct.
So we changed that thing, and so I put everything together, the program. I'm sorry for now is in Italian, but because
Soon,
I want to
soon
do
in
step by
English.
step.
Soon in English.
Soon in English. Soon in English. I'm working on also in a book, and which I'm gonna come out here, and I want to start to come out in America, because in America there's so many people that I know that they see the Italian style. You remember that we wanted to
Yes.
work on that thing, Italian
Yes.
style, but and there's a, how can I say, there is a way, that's actually I want to bring to them the true things of the true Italian style. It's not just about appearance. It's just not about money. It's just about cars. It's just about but there's something more. That's why this is my next step on the future. But this is the program, my method, that which I hope is going to help a lot of people. Right now, with the COVID happened here,
Correct.
and there was the lockdown, I talked to my team and I said, we have a meditation. I want to give it for free. Give it for free to all the people that follow me, because I want to have people because there was a lot of fear going on, fear on TV, fear on Instagram, fear. And the fear is the first, I believe, I take my responsibility. Fear is the first virus
Yes.
that there is in the world. So I said, let's put a meditation. People need to be relaxed, peaceful, because with the fear, your immune system goes down, and you're not just open to COVID-19, but you're open to a lot of other sickness. So you need to keep the immune system high. So I did that, and there's so hundreds and hundreds of people that they send me. They say, oh, that was beautiful. They changed my life, transformed my life. I had miracles. I say, oh, I don't know. But that's what happened when you start to work on the unconscious mind. When you start to work on that, when you start to put some peace on that, and put some love on that, when you start to relax, then there's something inside of you. We got the same energy that is here that builds a tree. The same energy of tsunami. We have this beautiful, incredible energy. Let him be. Let him be. I mean, this. You can teach me those things, but that's what I believe. That's what I believe.
So this is great. So it's going to premiere in Italy.
Yes.
And will it be? They can sign up online, and eventually you'll do live events. Is that how it's going to work?
Yes, I'm gonna promote this on my first event on Tuesday.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna launch the thing. I'm gonna launch it just for 10 days.
Okay.
Just for the group that because I open a group on Facebook. It's called Il Club della Rivincita. It's called let's see, Rivincita is it's when you win again.
Okay.
Rewinning, the club of rewinning. So it's like the people that want to rewin again in their life. So I opened this club. There's like 10,000 people, and I'm gonna do it for them for 10 days, and then it's gonna stay on the website. But then what I'm gonna do is also I'm gonna do all the membership, just like on the gym, because I believe, that's my opinion, that maybe on September we're gonna have another lockdown. So we're gonna communicate exactly how we communicate right now with the computer. And I say, what the people are gonna do at home? Correct. Now, the first lockdown, we got a surprise. Everybody, got locked down. We cannot do it. We tried to do our best with what we had. But now, we gotta be prepared.
Correct.
We gotta be prepared. So I want to do a membership that allows the people to get in and just like go to the gym. Mm-hmm. So you check once a week, how you doing? You do this, you do that. I'll give you some information. I'll give you so keep going, because you need to. The world is changing. I believe the word 4 months ago, maybe it's changed more, but 4 months ago was a very big thing. The world has changed. So it's not gonna be like before. And
we
Walter,
don't know what they can sign up on either on walternudo.com, or they can go to Instagram at Walter_Nudo, Nudo, right? Or if they just Google your name, it'll come up, because there's lots of Italians in America, tutto italiano, Los Angeles, New York, everywhere.
Sì, grazie.
So this is
they can go on walternudo.com.
Okay.
And there is over there. It's going to be there. Or they can join me on Tuesday when I'm going to launch the event program, which is Club della Rivincita. they can go over there, sign, and be there because they need to sign and to give their emails.
Excellent. Great, Walter. Well, I look forward to seeing all of this, and I'll be coming back to Italy next year. So I
Oh,
hope we can get together and maybe we'll do something together in the future. That would be so much fun
absolutely.
to teach with you. But I think you're a success already, and that you just have to now be the bright light that you're about now, because I think the times, especially Italy and the world, needs you. And I think this is sort of a godsend that you are now doing this now, and that you're living again to tell your story, but to also empower and enlighten people.
Thank you, thank you,
So
thank you.
I,
You as well, Gary. You are very light, and thank you to the name of all the people that met you, the people that read your books. Thank you for what you're doing because there's always a choice. Some people follow their mission, some people don't.
mm,
You did, and that takes courage. That
mm.
takes a lot of courage. I know your story. It takes a lot of courage. So you're an inspiration to me. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. So just be the light as much as you're being right now for other people to be their light too. Thank you.
Great, Walter. Well, thank you for spending this time with me, and we'll be promoting it and letting people know about it. And they can sign up on your Instagram. And I wish you all the best. Have a great time in Sicily. And I give you a big kiss, big hug. And we'll see you really, really soon.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, and thanks to your team. Thanks,
Good.
thank you,
Until
and
next
thanks to all the
time,
people that listen.
I'm Gary Quinn. And join me next time for another great episode. See you later.